everyone. Today I'm very happy to join the discussion with QUকথC and TRÉNG. And once again, congratulations all of you to have passed 6,000 candidates to be here with us to join the discussion. And we know that one of the hot issue and ongoing topic about social network that we are facing with a lot of challenges and difficulties in our life, and also we take some advantages and disadvantages about this. So could you also share us some of your opinions about social network and how social network affects our life? And we have to choose point of view, okay? And which one do you choose, affirmative or negative?
I choose affirmative.
Okay, and how about you, TRÉNG? Negative?
I think I'll choose negative.
Okay, good choice. And then now we discuss about how social network affects our life positively and negatively. Let's start with QUকথC.
Okay. So my first point on why social media is a good thing is because, first of all, you can communicate with people from all the world and anywhere in the world, and not only that, you can also connect with them from I guess whenever you want to, because of how convenient it is, and that's why it's a good thing. Second of all, you can support and give support to other people on the internet, and it's useful for people who have anxiety of meeting people face to face, and I guess it's a good outlet for people who want to talk online instead of, offline. And finally, the reason why social media is a good thing is because of how much information you can get out of it. You can research on it really easily. Anyone can do it. You can find up things that you normally wouldn't find in real life, or it would take a long time to find in books. But on social media, or the internet in this case, you can find it by using a search engine, or just search it anywhere on the internet, and you'll find some article or something about it that is interesting or helpful. And yeah, that's why I think it's helpful.
Okay, it's a very good point. So, TRÉNG, you have any question for him?
Well, I think that I have one question to ask you about when you say we can search for a lot of information on the internet. Can you show me like an example?
So just take for an example, you can go on YouTube or to search up for channels that do specific categories. For example, if you want to search about science, there are tons of scientific channels out there that are recommended by a lot of people and that are reliable, and they're like, it's really trustworthy, and their sources are really correct. And yeah, and that's just to name a few. There's also channels that are about history, physics, math, anything you can find. There's a channel that's specifically created for that reason, and so yeah, you can probably find it.
Okay. Thank you so much for your sharing the ideas. And then I think that all of you may have your own opinions and ideas about social media, and I think that is a very good answer to for the question. So are you happy with his answer?
Well, a little bit, but I think social media still has some disadvantages.
Okay. So can you share some of your opinions about how the social media brings the negative effects in our life?
Well, first of all, it can cause a lot of trauma or depression because mainly on social media, you can almost see cyberbullying everywhere you go, and you can even see it in the comments on the post. You may even see it in the background or somewhere else. Like sometimes there are people who don't really follow the rules of social media. Like maybe if somebody cyberbullied another person, they can feel depression, and the young people who go on social media, they are really exposed to peer pressure. My second idea is that not everyone knows the rules of social media. Maybe especially children and young people, as they may not know much about the world. And even though they do want to learn more about the world, they must get help from other people they trust around them first. Then they can go to a much more unfamiliar terrain so they can like learn more.
Okay, so you also have some very good arguments to his point of view, right? Yes. So do you have any argument or question to criticize his point?
I have only one question to, I guess, ask him. So what what platforms do you see the most bullying or canceling going on? Like which platform?
Well, mainly in kind of platforms that have like a post, and then there's like a comment section where people can chat together, or there's just a group chat where people can just interact with each other. Like sometimes I can see it in Twitter, Instagram. I don't usually go in often, but I also know there's more on post forums where you search for a lot of information. You can find a lot of cyberbullying there.
Okay, so are you happy with this answer?
Yes.
Okay, so you also mentioned about that we got a lot of depression when you use the social network, right?
Yes.
So what is your recommendation to avoid the depression?
Well, first of all, I would recommend that you don't share too much information about yourself and the people around you, as this can expose who you are, and which is quite bad for you. And maybe this is sometimes a bit rare, but there are people who want to target other people on social media as targets, like criminals, robbers, a lot more.
Okay, so I think that is a very good advice for the audience, and for your friends also can follow it, right? Okay, so Trung Nghĩa, another question for you is that you said that you mentioned, right, about the positive effects of social network. So how can you avoid to be addicted to social media?
It's quite complicated actually. Many people say that, oh, just like manage your time better, or oh, just don't use it as much. But it's actually just easier said than done. Many people get addicted to social media, and those same people before they're like, oh, I'm not gonna get addicted, and then after like a month or so, they get addicted, because platforms like TikTok, YouTube, they all have videos that like captivate us. All the content creators on there, they use techniques like catchy thumbnails, titles that make us very enticed to the video. We want to click on it, we want to watch it, and then we want to move on to a different video. Yeah, that's like the thing that happens to most people, is that they fall into this rabbit hole and they can't get out after a while, and so they're now just in a spiral of going down into the addicting hole. So one advice I would give to avoid this is to think of the time that you're spending on social media instead of just using it and to pass time. Think of the valuable time that you're passing, and instead of using it for like an hour or like 30 minutes, and then you're like, maybe I should keep going. Maybe I should watch some more. Maybe I should chat with my friends now. Think about other people. That's not what I meant. Think about the time that you could have used that for. For example, I could have spent that 30 minutes instead of watching TikTok. I could have spent that 30 minutes doing something else, like cleaning the house, doing my homework that was due tomorrow, or doing something else helpful for your family, helping your mom around the house. Things like that are really simple, but it really it helps other people and you more, because it helps you not get addicted. It helps and supports other people around you instead of just wasting time on a social media platform. So yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, very good point as well. So we have shared our own ideas about how to manage social media, and then how to avoid the depression, right? And then if we limit the time to use it, or if we avoid to share too much information negatively, so we also can use the social media very effectively in our life. And then it's a very good tool for you to globalize and internationally, right? So thank you for joining the discussion today. And then I think that we all have get a very useful information. And then thank you, Tuấn and Trung Nghĩa.
Thank you.
Cô Vân Anh rất cảm ơn các bạn đã chia sẻ những quan điểm rất là tích cực và đa chiều trong buổi thảo luận ngày hôm nay, và hy vọng chúng ta đã có một cái nhìn khách quan về việc sử dụng mạng xã hội làm thế nào để khai thác tối đa hiệu quả của mạng xã hội và làm thế nào để tránh được những cái mặt tiêu cực của mạng xã hội, đúng không ạ? Và một lần nữa xin cảm ơn Trung Nghĩa và Tuấn Minh.